mitigate a good punt. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10.
This bitch keep freezing up. That shit fucking me over.
Here we go, here we go.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It was Danielle Hunter to make the play in the backfield.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Come on.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Throwing is Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
19 Lions, 7 Tigers, 70 Rangers.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. This will be caught by Brown. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. And the tackle by Kalen Barnes. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half.
Ready.
You said what I got for who?
2nd and 5 now. Hurts. Throw left side complete. That's Sanders. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 24-yard line.
Pass the 60.
Hold on, let me go check this out.
They go play action with Hurts. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. And they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And they work this out past the 25. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. 1st down, here's the run with Cook. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Purdy. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. That's caught at the 25. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 56 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Purdy looking to throw on 1st down here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a 2nd half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into
touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson as the first half is winding down. And the Vikings have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week. Another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine
that's
success
right, you ain't
this
getting
early.
around.
Great
You know
momentum
what I'm
going
saying? You
forward
messed
for the
up
rest of the
one of my trades early.
He'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game.
What is too stupid? I don't know yet. I got to wait for AD to get that.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
I don't know yet again.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number one.
He give me them two? He can have those, boy.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Vikings are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Wow, you
time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. Purdy to throw it on 1st down. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
They have been struggling to put points on the board so far. While you don't want to lump it all on the rookie quarterback, he's definitely the root cause. And all rookies, they have those learning experiences in their first year. What they're hoping for is that he can learn on the fly, work through his struggles against his defense, and at the same time, still find a way to put them in a position to win.
So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
He said he's going to play after this game.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll be dropped just shy of the 35 at the 34.
G-Bro, how you doing?
Of 17 on the play that originated at the 17.
You got 6 points.
I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Running right, here's Sanders. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Hurts. Open man, he's got him. That's Smith for a Philadelphia touchdown. Devontae Smith, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Eagles are an extra point away from taking the lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same, and what they plan to do on offense.
He said he could play tonight.
Up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against.
Nah, listen, I'm about to go to sleep on his ass.
Purdy's throw pulled in by
Tomorrow,
Jefferson.
I'm not going to be in the game at all.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Very nice catch there by Justin Jefferson, one of the best receivers in the game. After just 2 seasons in the league, as a rookie, second-team All-Pro, and in his second year, was second in the league in yardage. This guy continues to grow and get better.
He said give him a couple minutes, 30 minutes.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
A third quarter now, a 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10.
Hey, somebody in the
back to throw, Purdy.
I already said it.
And this throw incomplete.
The Patriots,
the
Texans.
All over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
The Panthers.
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Purdy with it on 3rd and long. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And here's Ryan Wright now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
Somebody have a jet? Wait, Brandon, did you just say y'all got to kick the jet?
This is taken around the 12.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It'll wind up being a net of 41.
The
9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Already did. He already had.
This game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 47 yards on the ground for him so far. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Another run with Sanders. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw.
Let me see.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. He showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
Go back in her house.
They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts.
Hurry that button. I'm talking
Looking
about
left side, and he's got a man. That's Watkins. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 41-yard line. Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And he gets it down to the 32.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
2nd down, back to Sanders. And he'll go down at the 28. Under a minute minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Don't say no names. Don't say no names. It's Brandon and his job.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
I might be
So
late,
second
though. I gotta
long,
pick up
and
some
got to be
stuff before I
careful
get
not to fall out of field goal range.
I gotta pick up some stuff.
Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. And his
So,
throw
they
is
can make
incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard. He's going to have the first down and then some. Touchdown, Eagles. Dallas Goddard, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Eagles are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. The last series form a little disappointing, forced a punt. Now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. They run again on 1st down. Cook. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame woofing has turned into results.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Here's Cook again. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But the bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
It's complete to Cook. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's a much-needed first down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a 4th down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. On 1st down, Purdy. Throw caught there by Osborne. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Purdy. Open man is Osborne. He's got him. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A good pickup there, a 22. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
Now you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incomplete.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Kene Nwangu. His first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Vikings have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They'll try and run it in. And he will get into the end zone for 2. And this game now tied here in the 4th.
And then Aaron Rodgers. It ain't no way I'm in there. It's your quarterback, my quarterback, and then whoever the Packers quarterback is. Then the rushing leaders is. I threw like 300, 400 my first game. And then rushing leaders is Henry, Pacheco, Sanders. Then receiving leaders.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And this is caught. It's Brown. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Hurts throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Those 2 players.
Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
Gonna whip your ass for fun.
What else would you want for Tony?
That's
because I was doing something.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 23.
What?
Now a carry for Sanders. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop.
I knew I was going to lose.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what?
Sets up to throw it. Out route pass complete to Goddard. Touchdown! Dallas Goddard with 2 touchdowns on the season in this game. And the Eagles answer back.
I gotta practice, buddy. Give me a second.
Break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
You know, practice. Upgrade your players.
Now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
I could be him.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent.
This is caught inside the 15. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A big play there for Minnesota.
Bro, it just fucked up on me again. Pause on me again.
Just a
It
gigantic
just
play
keep
right
fucking
there.
up.
Absolute breakdown defensively, but take no credit away. A huge
Like the
game,
fifth fucking
and that
time.
turns things around.
And I can't do shit. And he gonna accept it. That shit
Alright, nigga, come
trash.
on. You ready to search? Hit it.
Yeah, in the 4. You've been accepting that shit the whole game.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
That shit trash. Man. That shit trash.
The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for first and goal. Purdy to throw. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations and you've often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to second and goal. Here's Purdy. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command and make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Got to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on this.
And this ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
Yes, sir, that touchdown puts him in striking distance. And let me tell you something, forget being conservative here. Go for it, go for 2.
Going for it on the road. Want to win it right now.
Want to win it right now, have the momentum, go ahead and get it done.
They're going to try and run for it. And he's going to get in for the 2 points. It was an incredibly gutsy call, but they've taken the lead by a point late in the game. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
What's good with it?
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play, they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it, because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded, because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So for the Vikings, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll return home next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, they will fall to 1-1, and they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Washington.
I would put it back to